What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Brokehouse, and I want to play a game. As you guys may or may not have noticed, we got a little theme going on in here. That's right, Saw. If you guys saw the introduction to Spooktacular with some of my stupendously, awesomely bad acting, you would have saw a kind of a parody intro to Spooktacular based off of Saw. Saw is one of those movies. It's not my favorite horror movie. I don't really think it's a horror movie. I feel like it's more suspense, but it would come out around Halloween every year, and I was always excited to go see it. And it's not about the gore. It's about the story. I thought the story was great. The first 4 Saw movies were my favorite ones. The 5th one I give a pass to. I like it. 6th I can kind of but then it just went off the rails after that. It was not the same. But this is a video that I'm super excited to share with you guys and be able to make this video because I have never got to share this stuff before, and I am superly excited about it. So, as you can see, we've got the Saw movie, the first one. We got a couple little things in here. If you saw that first, the intro video for the Spooktacular, you will notice the tape recorder and this tape here. I use that in there. The little recording has got the Spooktacular piece in there. It looked like we've got Billy back here, the puppet. We got the bear trap. Ugh. Pig mask, and then we've got NECA made the ultimate, we got to put the tape recorder back in his hand, Jigsaw or Saw figure. So we've got Jigsaw back there chilling, watching this video. So without further ado, let's get into this. So like I said, this is some stuff that I've been super excited about. I've had it. It's always just, I bought this stuff in an auction a while back, and I've just been sitting on it because I wanted to make like a shadow display board, but I didn't know exactly what to do with it, how to do it properly. So time has passed, and I haven't made the board yet. So let's go ahead and show this stuff off because that is what I do best. First off, foremost, before we get to the nitty-gritty, the good stuff, I'm going to show just a couple little things here. So first off, what we have, I'm going to start off with this little, this is from Saw 3. This is a film cell with Jigsaw talking to Amanda. Yep. And I'm not going to spoil the movie because if you've never seen it, like I said, there's a lot of it's implied gore, but until you get to the later ones, then there's a lot of gore in there. But like I said, the story, the first 4 episodes, loved it. And I thought the 4th one was my favorite originally, but the second one kind of grew on me. Anyway, so we've got just a basic, I think this came with my DVD if I remember correct. I can't remember, but we got a number on the back. And as you can see, you can see it, there's a little film cell. I thought that was pretty cool, a little collector's item. And I'm going to put that in my shadow board whenever I actually get the shadow board done. Next up, which I thought was pretty cool, it's a promotional piece. That's right. We've got a promotional piece for the Saw movie. And if you've seen the movie, it's in a puzzle piece for a reason, because he's trying to find the missing part of you, or help you find it yourself. Every piece has a puzzle in theaters this fall. This is also going on my shadow board. This is cool, man. Where else do you get like little movie advertisements? And that's unique. I really like that. And next, we have the Saw 4 trailer. That's right. This whole roll of film here this is what the movie theater had for the Saw movie. So this would be the trailer you would see. And 4 was my favorite for a long time. The more I rewatch it, that kind of changes a little bit. But, man. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty awesome. I'm thinking about with the shadow board kind of unwinding it, which it is a beast if you take this tape off and then kind of let the film roll. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it, but I just thought this was cool. I had to have it. And So now that we're done with the movie little advertisements and things, let's get to the nitty and the gritty. All right. So this is the stuff that I'm super stoked for. The other stuff was just like icing on the cake, but this is the cool stuff. The first thing that we are going to, or I'm going to show off. Oh, this is so cool. All right. This right here was used. This is, oh man, come on. I got this little webbing stuff. This was used in the Saw movie. This was used in Saw 3. It was in the classroom. If you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was used in that classroom. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I have COAs of everything, and that's kind of what I'm reading off of. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I mean, to have a prop from the movie, how cool is that? And it was pretty cool. I'm down with that. So that was used in Saw 3. Our next piece, let me get the correct. All right, yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, this one's going to be kind of hard to show because of what it is. So let me get it in my hands. Uh-oh, we got little pieces on the table. All right. Let me get my COA so I can read it and make sure that I'm telling you correctly. If I set it up right there. Hang on, folks. I'm sorry. A little difficulty there. The webbing is creating problems. So, what we have here, as you see, these pieces, there are 4 pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These were used in Saw 4. These were used in there. They were used in the post-explosion chamber trap scene. So check that out. Pieces of glass, little movie glass. It won't cut you or nothing. It's really just plastic. But how cool, man. Like I said, used in Saw 4. Oh, man. And just in case anything ever happens and stuff, I'm documenting and I have it. So, yeah, this was used in Saw 4. And I'm trying to remember that scene in particular. The chamber trap. Man, I'll have to go back and rewatch it. But it's all exploded glass. So check that out. I got to put that back in its little... Well, we'll just set it on the table for now. All right. Let's see what we have now. And like I said, I got all this stuff in an auction. This was way back in the day. So I've just been sitting on this and I've had it. And next up, we're going to come up with another cool piece. This piece I really love. All right, you may be thinking, what is this? Kind of oddball stuff. This is a piece of Jigsaw's drafting table. It was used in Jigsaw's lair, and this was in Saw 3. So as he's coming up with all these different like little plans and traps, this was part of the table. So this was from Saw 3. Movie used. I am so stoked about this. Like I said, I've been wanting to show this stuff off, and I had no other way to do it other than that shadow board until we started the Spooktacular, and I said, oh, I have got to do this. So we've got part of the drafting table. Okay. Gotta watch out for that the nails back there, boy. They'd get you. So that was pretty cool. And I think we're down to our last piece, but it is a great piece to have. Let me get my COA. Okay, which I really don't need it, but we'll have it anyway. All right. So carefully, what we have here, if you guys have seen the movie Saw, you have Detective Hoffman. This is the actor that portrayed Detective Hoffman, who was awesome. You talk about a cool dude, man. His name is Costas Mandalore, and this is an autographed piece of the chalkboard that was in, this was Saw 3. It was used in the post-bomb scene in Saw 3, but this part of the chalkboard that was in there, and he autographed it. Like I said, I have COAs for all this. I'm not showing the COAs because I don't want anybody to kind of go there and copy anything. But that's what I'm reading off of. So we've got, man, and I thought I had another piece signed by him, but I don't think I did. I had in the auction that was going on, I had bids in on certain particular things, and it's been so long. This is actually the first time I've looked at this stuff because, like I said, I've had it all stored away, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. And the Saw movies, I'm not going to say they're my favorite like horror movie or anything. I think my favorite horror movie is actually the Paranormal Activity movies until they started getting ridiculous. But those movies just actually stuck with me because personally, as you guys have heard the Saturday stories, I've had paranormal encounters. So it kind of stuck with me. It was one of those movies that stuck with me. But the Saw movies, the reason why I like them so much is, man, they were so unpredictable. And at the end of the movie, how your mind just gets blown. It did me. I remember when I saw the first one, I just sat there. I sat there smiling just because I'm like, man, I did not see any of this coming. And if you've never watched the Saw movies, do yourself a solid. Do it. Start with the first one, and then I would probably end with the fourth or fifth. I wouldn't go past that because it starts losing the luster. But there is some gore in there. I mean, about pretty much any movie nowadays has gore in it, but the story is great. And you kind of understand why John Kramer, aka Jigsaw, does what he does. It kind of makes sense, and I don't know how to describe it, but it's great. So do yourself a solid. Check out the Saw movies. If you've never seen them, watch them. You still got time. Halloween's not over yet, so do yourself a solid. Do that, and I hope you guys have enjoyed taking a look at my collectibles. I am so excited to get to share this stuff with you guys. And anyway, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you get on the giveaway, which is Friday at 5 is the cutoff. So make sure you get the giveaway video. You can't miss it. Get the giveaway video, like it, make sure you're a subscriber to this channel, and comment trick or treat in the comments, and then you're entered in. And then when I get home from work on Halloween, which will be Friday, should be around 5:30, I'm going to do a live drawing. I'll put all the names for everybody that followed the rules, and I'll put you on the wheel. We'll do a spin, and the winner gets all kinds of goodies. You get a bunch of Brokehouse merch. You're going to get some of my candy that I like, some of my favorite candies. You're also going to get the 101 mug. It's going to be autographed. I'll sign it. You're also going to get a Brokehouse t-shirt, which I'll get up with you, the winner, about. You're going to get the original OG Brokehouse stickers, logo stickers, along with new stickers and magnets and all that goodies. And I'm trying to think. And you'll also get, I decided I'm going to throw in some trading cards because you got to, because this is where we stack the wax and rip the pack. So I'm going to throw in some trading cards. It might be some Halloween stuff. It might be some regular old sports stuff. You just never know. Or it could just be some nostalgia stuff. But make sure you get in on the drawing, and I'm going to be doing that on Halloween. It'll be around 5:30. So be there or be a loser. Nah, but you guys have a spooktacular day. Game over.